Pastor Ed here with Daily Devotions for Thursday, August the 17th, 2023. Our overall theme of this, series of Daily Devotions is the abundant life, which is from John 10, verse 10. Jesus said, I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. And so far we've talked about that the abundant life is about being God-centered, not self-centered. Then we looked at it's about others, not me. It's about grace, not works. It's about giving, not receiving. It's about encouraging, not judging. The last one we looked at was it's about harmony, not balance. Well, beginning today, we're going to look at the idea that the abundant life is about meaning, not reputation. So I want to start off with a little quiz. Who are the following men and what do they have in common? Owen D. Young, Pierre Laval, Hugh S. Johnson, James F. Burns, Mohammed Masada, and Harlow Curtis. Well, if you didn't know, don't feel too bad, because I didn't recognize any of those names either the first time I saw them. And don't feel bad if you don't know what they have in common, because I didn't have a clue either. But it turns out that each one of them at one point was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year. In other words, each of them had earned the reputation for having the greatest impact on the entire planet in a particular year. But reputations, fame, and celebrity are only fleeting, aren't they? The sad truth for all those men in question is that the celebrity of today is very often all but forgotten tomorrow. His initials were WW, and in the 1930s and 1940s, those initials were enough to identify him to virtually everyone in America. He was widely considered the creator of modern gossip writing, and in his heyday, this rude, abrasive, egotistical, but witty man was the country's best known and most widely read journalist and one of its most influential. In 1943, when there were only 140 million people in the entire United States, more than 50 million of them read his gossip column every day in more than 1,000 newspapers. Even more people listened to his weekly radio broadcast. Hated, feared, and revered, wrote Mervyn Rothstein of the New York Times. He presided over Table 50 of New York's famous Store Club, creating and destroying celebrities at the drop of his trademark gray snap-brim fedora. And yet when he died in 1972 at the age of 74, he was practically forgotten. Only 2 people attended his funeral, his daughter and the rabbi who officiated at the service. Well, today, not many people under the age of 40 even know the name of Walter Winchell. Boxer Muhammad Ali was widely known as the champ. He was arguably the most famous athlete of his generation, arguably the greatest fighter of all time as well. In his heyday, Ali had an entourage of trainers and assistants and friends who enjoyed sharing the limelight with him and all the adulation as well as the perks that went along with it. But when his career ended and the party was over, many of Ali's loyal followers were left disillusioned and in some cases destitute. Ali himself faced health problems that left him with halting speech and uncontrollable tremors. Looking back on it, Ali once said, I had the world, and it was nothing. Tennis great Chris Evert was once quoted as saying, the thrill of victory lasts about an hour. And the late Irma Bombeck once observed, don't confuse fame with success. Madonna is one, Helen Keller is the other. Nevertheless, fame and celebrity are clearly where it's at in our culture today. All I have to say are 2 little words, Paris Hilton, or her friend Nicole Richie, or how about the Kardashians, or Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, or how about Mike the Situation and Snooki from the cast of Jersey Shore. In each of those cases, and there's many, many, many others that I could name, people wanted fame and celebrity basically and received it for doing nothing. It was Andy Warhol who coined the term 15 minutes of fame, but I'm not sure even he anticipated a time when people would be famous merely for being famous. Moreover, the obsession with one's reputation, often based on nothing more than style and appearance, affects even those for whom that 15 minutes of fame proves to be elusive. Several years ago, the ad agency of Young and Rubicon claimed that brand names have now replaced religious faith in giving meaning to people's lives. The ad agency terms successful brands such as Calvin Klein, Microsoft, and Nike as so-called belief brands. That's how important they've become to our national psyche. But even famous celebrities sometimes recognize the shallowness of such thinking. The aforementioned Madonna wrote in a 2002 letter to her fans, "You may look at my life and think that I have a charmed existence. I'm rich and famous. I have a great career. I have a talented and gorgeous husband, 2 beautiful children, but you would not be looking at the whole picture if that was all you could see. I, too, have my moments of doubt and weakness, my moments when I take the easy road, my moments when I gossip and am envious, my moments of deep insecurity. It's important that you know this because we all suffer from the same thing, and if I can share any wisdom with you at all, it would be this. The only thing that gets me through the hard times is to give. Giving is the great cure for sadness, anxiety, and self-obsession, which, by the way, never solves the problem anyway. Giving is the best medicine." Well, we're going to talk more about this whole idea that the abundant life is all about meaning, not reputation. We'll pick that up again tomorrow. Until then, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.